So I'm going to talk about the concept of boundaries from a scapegoat's point of view. Let's pretend that you have some sort of food allergy, like, let's say that you're lactose intolerant, okay? And I invite you to come over to my house, for lunch. And then what I do is that I make a milkshake. I make you a milkshake, and I serve you the milkshake. So you're lactose intolerant, so you say, oh, well, if I drink this, I'm gonna get sick. I'm not gonna feel good. This is not good for my body. Thank you so much, but I can't drink this because this is gonna make me sick. As a host, if I'm a healthy friend, if I'm a good friend that cares about you, I will say, oh, I didn't know that you were lactose intolerant. I'm so sorry. I will make you something else. What would you like? Do you need a juice, some water, a beer? Like, what would you like? And that's it. Story's finished. What's done is done. And we move on with our lives, right? But if you're a scapegoat and you come from a narcissistic family system, the conversation will go something like this. No, thank you. I can't have this shake because I have, I'm lactose intolerant and I can't handle it. The narcissist in your life, the narcissistic parent will say, oh, but I worked so hard to make this shake for you, and you are rejecting my care. You are rejecting me. By rejecting the milkshake, you are rejecting me. And then you respond, but actually I'm not rejecting you. It's just that it's not good for me. I can't drink it. And then the family jumps in, just drink the milkshake, it will make your mother happy. Just drink that shake, okay? Just drink it. If you don't drink this milkshake, you don't love your family. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Why do I have a child with such a terrible character? I'm trying to be a good mother. I'm trying to be a good mother. What did you do to your mother? What did you do? Again. I am lactose intolerant. People, I am lactose intolerant. Hello? Yeah, I'm just calling you because your mother told me about what happened with the milkshake. And I wanted to tell you that, it's pretty terrible what you're doing, I think that you need to consider getting some therapy or something. I don't know, go do something because the way that you treat your mother is really, really terrible, I think that you need to rethink your life because your life choices are really not very healthy for you. And then you drink the milkshake. You end up in the bathroom and you're sick. And then while you're sick in the bathroom, the narcissistic family system will say, you're faking it. Stop faking it. Why this again? This again? The lactose intolerance, it's in your head. You're crazy, okay? There's something wrong with you. This is not normal. Your reaction is not normal, okay? I don't know what you're doing in there, but that did not happen the way that you remember it happening. I don't know why you're sick or what this is, but that did not happen that way. Like, if you wanted to say no, why didn't you just say no? Don't come around and blame your family for your problems, okay? Because that did not happen this way, okay? It did not. No. Narcissistic family systems will teach their scapegoats that you can either you love them, that you have to choose between loving them or loving yourself. There's not enough love to go around. You can't love yourself. You can't protect yourself. You can't say, no, I'm not comfortable with this and have, just have your decision be respected. You can't do that. And the narcissistic family system will tell you that, you have to neglect yourself for the good of the family. You have to ignore your limits for the good of the family. You have to get used to being spoken to with this respect. You have to get used to the gaslighting, the silent treatments, the physical abuse. You have to get used to it for the love of your family. They are telling you that basically you can't love yourself for the sake of this family. Your boundaries have nothing to do with how much you love another person. It's completely separate concept. It's not the same thing at all, okay? Your boundaries have everything to do with how much you love yourself, with self-respect. Okay? So, and the thing about boundaries is that when you lay them out, when you decide, okay, I don't like this, no thank you, this is not good for me, I'm not going to do it, this is triggering for me, I'm going to remove myself from this situation, when you decide to do these things and speak up, for yourself, that's really when you get to sort out the people who are good for you from the cockroaches in your life, okay? because the cockroaches don't want you to have boundaries, okay? Cockroaches don't want you to have boundaries. They benefit from you not having boundaries. They will take advantage of you. They will take advantage of your kindness. They will take advantage of your submissiveness. They will, they know they can take advantage of you. So if you say no, they don't like that, okay? Because it disturbs their world, right? And this is a huge red flag. It's a sign of very unhealthy relationship. And you know what? In a narcissistic family system, the whole family benefits from you being the scapegoat, because when there's a scapegoat, the narcissist, the central figure of that family system, they have a target. They have someone that they will dump all their shame and anger and hatred and self-loathing onto. They will, they get their supply from the scapegoat. So as long as there's a scapegoat, everybody around can sort of go, oh, well, it's not my problem, and they can move on with their lives, while the narcissist continues to treat you the way that they do and continue hurting you. Everybody benefits from there being a scapegoat in the household. Everybody benefits. All the family members benefit from there being a target that diverts attention away from the real issues. It diverts attention away. Like if the narcissist is attacking you, that means everybody else is left alone. So they benefit from this. And when you say no, of course, the narcissist will have a reaction. They will react, and nobody wants to deal with a narcissist's reaction, so they turn to you and they will say you can't say no, because if you say no, that will disturb the family peace, which I've said in previous videos. There is no family peace in such systems. That is fake, okay? So when you go out there and you set boundaries, listen, I know it might feel super uncomfortable, terrifying, but you have to really trust yourself. You have to get to know your non-negotiables. You have to get to know what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. So having said all that, please do take a look at the link that I'm going to put below this video. I have a lot of articles and a lot of stuff pertaining to healing after surviving being scapegoated in a narcissistic family system. And just always remember, your boundaries have nothing to do with how much you love another person, and everything to do with respecting yourself.